what's good? We about to tap into this Ford list, and we about to really tap in. I'll say like, comment, subscribe, share the video, so your boy could get more out there, gang. So your boy could get more out there. On a serious note, let's tap in.
From Wisconsin is recognized. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thanks for being here today. And I know we've been kind of going on. I'm trying not to rehash anything that's already been discussed, but Commissioner Trainer,
Mr. Trainer, we gotta get an announcement today. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Let's get in.
is the Manhattan District Attorney's Office charged with determining whether someone violated the Federal Elections Campaign Act or FECA?
No, Congressman. That is exclusive jurisdiction of the Federal Election Commission and ultimately could be referred to the Department of Justice if it's found to be criminal.
So certainly not the New York Supreme Court either, state Supreme Court.
Absolutely not.
No. So as you said, it's the Federal Elections Commission. Was President Trump's alleged payment via Michael Cohen to Stephanie Clifford referred to the FEC?
We did have several complaints related to it.
And what did the FEC decide with respect to that referral?
Well, ultimately, we deadlocked on a decision related to it, but the real factor in making the determination was the fact that the Department of Justice asked us to abate those proceedings so that they could conduct an over a year-long criminal investigation, which they determined there was no criminality in, and then they sent it back to us, and it was statute of limitations barred.
So did the Justice Department also decline to charge the former president for charges related to FECA?
They did.
Right. And so the two agencies that are charged by Congress to determine whether President Trump's payment constituted a violation of FECA found no violation and took no enforcement action. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta have proof, you gotta have evidence. If it's not, man, you keep burying dirt under the man's name to a point that, you know what I mean, these outlets is putting bad news for the man don't get elected. But yeah, I mean, but I feel like we're gonna end up seeing Trump back in office, man. Like, I feel like Biden, man, he kind of like old news. It's kind of like you get it where you fit in, man. Your contract about to expire. Like, you gotta go to the left. Trump about to get back in office. He about to start making noise for real. Like, I'm waiting for that debate. You know what I mean? I'm ready to see like what's up with it. So, cause I feel like we're gonna end up seeing Trump back in office. Like, what do y'all think? Because I mean, like, a lot of people don't like Trump, and then they try to say, "Oh, hush! Oh, we don't want Trump. Oh my God, no, he made the country even worse." I mean, but what is Biden really doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's not hard to see. All you gotta do is just open up your eyes. You can really see a lot what Biden doing.
All right, thank you very much. Ms. Foley, you argued in a recent Wall Street Journal op-ed that Judge Mershon likely denied President Trump a meaningful opportunity to be heard by denying the testimony of former FEC Chairman Brad Smith. Can you please elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of sort of misreporting on what happened here. Yes, Judge Mershon, as my colleague, Mr. Eisen points out, did allow Brad Smith to testify, but the catch was he could not opine at all, either provide his opinion or any personal opinion or legal opinion regarding whether or not President Trump's actions had violated FECA, which was basically, then he was useless, which is why President Trump didn't call him as a witness. So the whole point was President Trump wanted an expert witness to put before the jury to show the jury that what he had done did not, in fact, violate federal election law. And he was denied that opportunity. And that seems like a rather basic thing that he would have the opportunity to be heard on.
Do you think there was a chance that he could have had success upon appeal?
Will he have success on appeal of this? Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, the thing is that, you know, again, I agree with Norm on the fact that the bias issues are difficult to win because they get deferential standards of review. But the due process issue is a question of law. It gets de novo review. The appellate courts get to look at it fresh, with fresh eyes, no deference whatsoever. And more importantly, due process issues are issues that the Supreme Court can ultimately grant cert and hear.
Right. So Judge Mershon also ruled that Michael Cohen's guilty plea for violating FICA was inadmissible at trial. Why do you think he made that ruling? I think we know, but...
Well, because you can't basically taint one individual by the guilty conduct of another.
Judge Mershon also ruled that D.A. Bragg could elicit testimony from Mr. Cohen about his guilty plea to impeach his credibility as a witness. D.A. Bragg then repeatedly made reference at trial in his office closing arguments to the jury about Cohen's FICA guilty plea. Did repeatedly subjecting the jury to this testimony essentially get around the judge's own ruling that Cohen's FICA guilty plea was inadmissible as substantive evidence?
Yeah, I mean, that should have been reined in. That was clearly trying to, taint one person through association with another who was guilty. They also did the same thing, I believe, with the CFO of Trump Organization. They made similar comments because he also entered a guilty plea. Weisselberg. Yeah.
Thank you. I yield back.
Okay, gentlemen, yield.
Oh man, these systems be so out of place, man. But I feel like we're really going to end up seeing Trump back in office, man. I really do believe that, man, because I feel like the polls say otherwise, man. I mean, nobody really wants to see Biden. I mean, the people that is saying it, man. I mean, it feel like it's real slim, man. It's getting slimmer and slimmer. Like, because I mean, come on, man. I mean, what did really Joe did for real? Like, you know what I mean? Come on, man. He could barely walk. I'd be surprised he could even wipe his own, ASS. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You feel me?
Well, gentlemen, yield. I do. Thank you. So I just want to get this straight. The campaign finance expert wasn't allowed to testify about campaign finance.
Yeah, exactly. And, the way Judge Mershon tried to explain it is he said, well, I'm the expert of the law. And, okay, granted, that's why the judge is there. But
Brad Smith wasn't allowed to talk about the very testimony we just got from Commissioner Traynor in essence.
Precisely.
Right? Well, we're going to give Brad Smith a chance to testify in front of this committee as well. And we're going to let him tell.
Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video.